The University of Utah takes on Houston. Let's break it down.
Let's preview University of Utah versus Houston. So Utah is going to be on the road against the Houston Cougars. ESPN has their winning percentage at 68%, with the Utes favored at 3 points for this one. Houston's best win came against TCU, while I'm expecting a win for our boys up on the hill for this one. It's going to be a low-scoring game, I think. I'm predicting a game of a lot of heavy running, lots of use of the tight ends for the Utes, and like I said, I see this being kind of a low-scoring game. What do you think?
Yeah, this is a tough game for me because we got TCU off of their bye week, and they came in and they were really prepared to play the Utes, right? They watched plenty of tape. They knew exactly what they had in Isaac. There was no question marks going in. They knew they were getting Isaac. You saw early pressure, and a lot of it. I mean, they were sending a ton of guys. They were ready to stop the run. They were going to make Isaac beat them with their arm. We didn't exploit that in any way, shape, or form.
No.
I mean, we had a few passes, but they were very much aware that we were going to try to cram Mekhi Bernard down their throat. And now we're getting Houston in the exact same scenario. Mm-hmm. They were just on a bye week. They've got all the momentum in the world. The last game they won was at TCU. They were not favored to win that game. This is not a great scenario for Utah to go into. It's at Houston again. They have momentum. But Houston currently has the 121st ranked offense in the country, which is only producing 303 yards per game. Utah, as terrible as they've been, has the 71st ranked offense, which is actually gaining 385 yards a game. So if you think that the Utah offense has been bad, just know that Houston is creating 85 yards less per game. So this is not a great offensive team. They absolutely went off against TCU, though. They had some huge runs. They had some really good passing plays. This isn't traditionally a great offensive team, and Utah is a good defensive team, which is a good thing. Utah has dropped down to the 20th ranked defense after obviously a couple of really rough weeks. Yeah, but Houston is the 26th ranked defense in the country, which is one of the best statistical defenses we've played all year.
Right. Yeah.
So we're about to get. So you absolutely nailed it.
Yeah.
This could be a very low scoring affair with Utah's stagnant offense. Hopefully we can mix some stuff up this year. And then Houston's quote unquote, and I'm only going off of what NCAA has them ranked, bad offense versus a good Utah defense.
Yeah. I think with the only exception to the Arizona game is the Utes have done a great job of keeping this team, their defense, keeping this team in every game they've played. I think the Utes defense has basically carried this team in a lot of cases, and especially earlier in the season, won the game for them in quite a few games. Which is pretty much rinse and repeat of last year. But I definitely think that this one's going to be a close one. I don't think the Utes are going to score too much, but I definitely think they're going to outscore Houston. I'm thinking the Utes win this one 14-7.
My thing is if Utah can put together sustains drives, we've got to keep the defense off the field. Got to keep them fresh. We want our offense to be on the field. We need to control time of possession.
Which we did not do last week.
We did not do that last week. They were on the field way more than we were, and you could see it in our defense. They were getting gassed. We were making a ton more rotations. We just got to continue to feed Money Parks, feed some of these receivers, get them involved in the game. Mekhi Bernard has to go out there and dominate the line. We need the O-line to dominate the line of scrimmage and get Mekhi some yards, eat up some clock, give those guys 30 seconds of rest between plays, and let's go out there and do it. This one's going to be a very boring game to watch, I do believe. I've got the Utes winning 14-10.
Okay. Yeah. So, I was going either 7-14 or 10-14. Yeah. I decided to go 7 because I felt like the Utah defense is basically just going to make a statement because they're playing their best defense they played all year.
Yeah.
So I thought that I'm like, we'll go 7. But I like your score for sure. I definitely think the combined score is going to be under 30. I don't know, man. I hope they turn around this week because, as much as I love covering this team, I hate covering losses.
It's not very fun. It's not very fun. And especially because I've called victories in all 3 of these games.
Yeah.
But again, eternal optimist, right? Like I always think I still to this second believe that Utah has a chance to win the Big 12.
Yeah, I'm not
statistically. I'm not sure how that's going to work.
Statistically, they're not eliminated. Mathematically, they're technically not eliminated yet.
Damn right.
Other teams do need to start losing.
We've got some head-to-heads that in games that all mean a big deal, man.
Oh, for sure. You got BYU, we got Iowa State still, and
yep.
There's definitely some games where they can make some noise for sure.
Yeah.
At the very least, play spoiler for sure. We want to hear what you think, folks. Let us know in the comments down below what you think about your University of Utah.